Theresa Sanchez. I'm 20 years old. I've been with CASA since I was 16. I've been in foster care since about 9 years old, and I'd love to tell you about my story. I grew up with both of my parents, Jennifer and George Sanchez. At about eight years old, they divorced. I unfortunately lost my biological mom at 9. I went to live with my grandma temporarily. Then I went to live with my aunt and my uncle. Unfortunately, with lack of mental health care and the lack of attention that I needed, I unfortunately went through a lot of mental health struggles. I was in a lot of mental health facilities for children. I struggled with self-harm, and things got a little rough. At about 14, I had moved in with another aunt and uncle, and we also had our struggles. At about 16 years old, I went into the juvenile detention system and went into custody of the state. I've been with my same Arapahoe County caseworker, Alex. Shout out to her, I love her. And I went into foster care. Growing up in foster care, I was always the oldest child. I struggled a lot. I became the parent to a lot of the girls that I lived with. I lived with 15 other girls at a time. I would go into a QRTP placement where unfortunately I was restrained, chemically sedated. Things got really rough in foster care, and I felt like everyone by blood had abandoned me. I was very alone, and it took a few good people to really pull me out of my own head. I started advocating for myself. I got out of foster care at 18, and I met my foster mom, Kathy Hall. After I moved in with my amazing foster mom, Kathy, I was really nervous at first. I had never thought about living in someone else's home. After being with 15 other girls, just me and Kathy was very new, and it was very different. Kathy nurtured me and taught me how to be an adult, and most importantly, myself. About 7 months into my foster home, my foster mom got sick and got sepsis. I did emergency placement with my aunt and my uncle in Bennett, and my life was in shambles again. My foster mom sadly passed about 6 months after I left her care. The last time I had saw her was in the hospital about a week before she had passed. I cut and brushed her hair for her just like she had always did for me, and she told me how proud she was. She told me, "I'm so grateful that you got to be one of my very last girls." After that, I continued work with not much thought about what my future would bring. I live in my apartment with my 3 fur babies, and being an adult comes with many challenges, but I'm so absolutely blessed and grateful for what my voucher has given me. I had later won the Foster Youth Voice Award for speaking up and advocating for programs through LEAP. After about 2 years of talking and deciding, I finally decided to pursue college. I am first generation in my family to go to school and never thought I'd make it because of costs and the beginning my adult life in debt. My team told me about the resources I could utilize to get into school, and now I am full-time nursing. I truly see the world on the bright side, and I work really hard towards all of my goals. I wish more people would have believed in me from the jump rather than expecting me to fail. Don't take people's hardships for granted or judge a book by its cover. Life isn't without its challenges, but they don't define you or your future. I would like to attest to that. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate your time.